this place is pristine. It's a cool canyon. It's hard to get here, and we want it to stay remote for everybody else.
My DSVP
You said go sideways?
That can be easier to fit.
It just varies.
And then,
Good thing is there's not that much room to go. Only so far you can go.
bounce back, all right. So I hang onto the rope with my right hand below the device. Nice work. That looks perfect. What does P-bus mean?
What does it mean?
It's a belay technique. Pull, break, under, slide. So at the beginning you have to kind of push against it just because your body weight isn't on the rope fully.
Finally understood what that means. Oh, doing great.
Nice work, Jihi. You want to walk right on top of those.
Got it.
You see those grooves? They're cut into the rock.
Sorry, I'm not trying to get your...
And then we hiked it, and it was so cool.
How far is the hike?
I've never
we
seen
turned
it.
around,
That's cool.
so I don't know how far. Can you remember how far the hike was?
All the rock in that part of Idaho is lava rock. Not a very good foundation. When they were trying to shore up the foundation for the dam, they said there was these lava tubes that they needed to fill. And the story was that they poured lava, or they poured cement into the lava tubes. Like, well, I guess we'll just build it anyways. And really soon after they finished it, while they were filling it up, water started to leak around the side and flow through the dam. And eventually, a whole one side of the dam washed away. And the entire reservoir flooded the valley. Oh no! And my dad said that they started like radioing people, like, the dam broke, like, get people out. When older people tell stories, they use the dam, they call it the flood. And they use the flood as like a marker in time. They'll say, oh, this was about 5 years after the flood.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Oh, this was like 10 years before the flood. So this, we're gonna walk on this log. It's really slippery, okay? So keep your hands on both sides. Walk down. When you get to the end, there's a nice spot to step down in. Nice work.
And they've been married like 30-some years in her, and she couldn't find it anywhere. And she's like, has anyone seen this? Well, I used Google Lens and was able to actually find the painting, and someone was selling it on eBay, and she was able to get it to replace. So, like,
Wow.
that was, so I mean, it's an awesome thing to be able to use.
I saw recently someone identified a bomb with it. Like people were lawn mowing or doing some renovations in their lawn and then found this metal piece. And they were trying to open it at first and then it wouldn't open. And then and then the mother, I think, of the family, she used Google Lens and then turns out it's like a World War II bomb that somehow ended up in there.
What?
2年間前に
はい、はい。
なるほど。
夏休みの中で、全然勉強しませんね。
I studied German as well at some point and then
German is my language.
ja, wirklich? Sprechen Sie ein bisschen oder?
Ein bisschen und aber kann.
How many languages do you speak?
4.5, I'd say.
What's the 0.5?
German.
Okay, so what's 4?
Well, I'm Korean, so that's my native language. I speak
English.
some English here and there,
Korean, Japanese.
Japanese and Mandarin,
Mandarin,
Chinese.
okay.
If you go around the corner, it's kind of cool.
Yeah?
Nobody behind you, or nobody in front of you.
Okay. I'm so glad to be back on an actual city and not in a McDonald's, Wendy's, Dairy Queen city in the middle of nowhere. This feels like a larger version of Reno. But at least different from Reno, this feels like an actual city. Reno was really weird. I mean, it was in the middle of nowhere with this one street that has some casinos and then a lot of drug addicts here and there and nothing else basically. No offense to anyone who lives in Reno, but I can't imagine having a residential lifestyle there. I know that this is a really big city and there are like large residential areas outside of the strip and the downtown. If I have some time, I'd love to explore those areas as well. Well, Vegas certainly does not disappoint me in its sketchiness. It somehow feels slightly even more sketchier than San Francisco, which is pretty amazing. Like, for example, look at the building over there, like on the left. What the fuck is going on with that building? Look at that creepy circus building, you know? Do you see the clown over there? It's so weird. What is it trying to be? City in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so finally here in Vegas, which is probably gonna be the last stop of this road trip. The parking lot is gigantic, by the way. It's like one of the biggest parking lots I've ever seen. I've been in Vegas about 10 years ago, or more like 15 years ago, when I was a little kid, and I remember seeing the pyramids, and just wanted to try out how it's like being in that pyramid. The most kitsch thing ever, but I have high expectations, so we'll see. 역시 카지노를 통과해야. 안녕하세요. 드디어 룩소어 피라미드 리조트에 도착했고요. 전반적으로 막 엄청 고급은 아니에요. 보이는 거는 되게 조명 같은 거를 멋있게 놔서 좋아 보이는데 자세히 보면은 그렇게 고급형은 아니랍니다. 그래도 여기서 일할만 할 것 같아요. 가장 흥미로운 부분은 역시 피라미드니까 창문이 이렇게 사면으로 되어 있어요. 오늘은 날씨가 흐려가지고 밖에 별로 볼 게 없는데 날씨가 맑거나 하면은 볼만할 수도 있을 것 같아요. 침대에 누워서. 아이고야, 여기까지 오는데 얼마나 힘들었던. 진짜 사람 완전 많고 이 호텔에 빠글빠글해요 아주. Right, so if you leave, that food court probably sucks. So I'm gonna walk 50 minutes just to get some Shake Shack. ここですね。人生で乗ったエレベーターの中で一番怖いエレベーターなんです。あとエレベーターがすごく揺れているんです。Design for Popeyes? 저런 뉴욕이 아니라 진짜 뉴욕에 가고 싶어요. 아, 사람 이렇게 많을 줄 알고 있었다니까, 진짜. 세상에.
One eternity later.
これがですね、今日30分ほどかかって、買ってきたシェイクシャックのバーガーです。もうね、ぬるぬるになってしまったんですね。まあ、しょうがないです。今日はこれだけでも幸せなんです。朝にソイレントとエネルギーバーを食べたこと以外には何にも食べてないんで今、めちゃめちゃお腹空いたんです。痩せたみたいですね。最近、この何日間、ソイレントばっかり食べてて、飲んでて、ダイエットしてしまったみたいで。